Quick, on the count of three, what's your favorite fast food burger? One, two, three. Hungry Jack's, Angry Whopper. Was it the same? We said the same thing? No way, that's totally crazy. I like to get the Angry Whopper with large chips. That's Australia. I don't know if other countries have the same thing. You guys want to play some Digimon? A couple of you guys have requested I check out the other Digimon games, so I picked one up on the Nintendo eShop. It was on a pretty good sale price the other day, so let's go ahead and jump into that. Let's go ahead and bust open this switch here. I don't mean bust it open like disassemble it. I mean turn on the HDMI capture, and we're going to play Digimon World Next Order. I started the game already to get past some of the tutorial, so we'll do that. My microphone is a little bit of a mess. My webcam is a little bit of a mess as well. It's got like a weird built-in randomizer. The laptop that I use to record and edit all my stuff for the channel here, I think is dying. So if it dies, I'm not sure what I'll do. All right, let's play some Digimon. Which one is this? Digimon World Next Order. How exciting. Okay, I think it'll be fun if we can just chill and talk about Digimon. So, oh, that's kind of interesting. My character leaves behind this fun trail from his coat? What a neat, interesting effect. Oh, you know what? Those are just particle emitters. They're set to emit over distance, not time. So the particle emitter itself has to be changing its position in order to generate particles. Those are world space particles, I believe. Well, that's kind of fun. They're specifically generating in the direction you move, right? So if I press right, then the particles always drift right. If I press left, how neat, how neat. And it looks like the emitters are probably they're sort of childed right onto the bones. This would be using most likely a bone rig for the physics simulation on the coat, and then they're childed to that. So the art style, the visual aesthetic here is quite different from sorry, I'm getting a little distracted by what do you want from me? These are virtual pets, right? It's quite different from Digimon Story Time Stranger. We can see quite a distinct rim outline to the characters, and this helps them pop from the environment, so they stand out a bit more. There is ramp shading. An incorrect and insufficient term would be toon shading or cell shading, which is not correct. Back in the decades long past, you could have used the term cell shading. That was what was coined. The correct term these days would be ramp shader, and something's happening with my Punimon. This is neat. This is really neat. I've not seen this. I'm not going to waste the word love. I really like a good Digivolve. Oh, it's got some underlighting on that. Okay. Ooh, my second one is... But I haven't got to feed them or raise them or anything. Okay. I'm unfamiliar with this one because this was not in Digimon Story Time Stranger, so I don't know who this little fellow is. Oh, okay, he turns into, Bukamon. I was going to say Bakemon, but I thought, no, that's not correct. Bukamon. Okay. Well, I know who Bukamon is, but I've never seen that fun little cutie that he was before. So what do you want? You want food or what? So, hiya. There's a Bodamon here. These are not mine. These belong to other people. Okay, nice baked shadows on the environment. Those are not real time. You can tell that they are not real time. Have a look at the environmental shadows, because as my characters, there's a light that is casting a shadow directly above the character, and it is directly straight down, and you can see that it is a different intensity. So that on the character is a real-time shadow, on the Koromon is a real-time shadow, on the environment they're baked, because you can see that they're totally different intensities, and my shadow can go and it sort of multiplies the darkness of the intensity of the baked shadow. That's how you can tell there. If they were all real-time, they would blend together more seamlessly. You wouldn't see a total difference there. I'll walk around myself. It's totally fine. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Okay. Fun. Fun. The problem with rim shaders for creating an outline around a character is it's actually quite difficult to manage. When you have a character that is more oblique, like a quadrupedal or flat character, flat geometry, the rim lighting tends to be more pronounced and more noticeable. This is a challenge that I face with Goo Buddies that uses a degree of rim lighting on the characters, and you have to manage. You have to keep adjusting and tweaking the settings until it looks just right. The grass here is a bit rough, isn't it? You know, the texture they've chosen for the grass does not blend well. The texture itself is just too dark. I don't know why they wouldn't have matched the tone of the grass on the ground. It's very easy. Very, very easy to adjust the color on those textures to make them fit. I'm seeing a whole bunch of little cuties that I don't recognize. Zerimon. I want to raise some Digimon. So how do I raise them? How do I make them be real big now? I'm pressing my shoulder buttons. I like this cutie. Who is this? Kokomon. He's got little horns. I wonder what he can turn into. I don't really know. Oh, porta potty? When you gotta go. Oh, they're growing meat in the little crop patch there. Someone mentioned this to me in the comment section when we were exploring all the Mega Evolutions or just the Digivolutions. And I will get back to Digimon Story Time Strange. I've just been so busy with work. I've been absolutely hyper-focused on getting my next game finished. I only need one more day of testing and fine-tuning, and then I'll be finished with all of the adjustments for Hero of Destiny, and then I'll be submitting that to Nintendo and Steam. Who is this little... There's a bunch of little cuties that I don't recognize. I don't recognize this little... I hope there's a bunch of Digimon in here that I've not seen before. Yukimi Botamon. This is fine. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out as I go. I really like these... Okay. Baked shadows again on the environments. I like this kind of environment. Oh, yeah, you know, there's a sense of whimsy to the architecture. I don't want to see houses that look like they exist in the human world. You know, because we identify things subconsciously. If we see, you know, a building, you know, from the medieval era, even if we don't have deeper knowledge of the medieval era, we kind of understand, yeah, this is kind of from the medieval era. Eat, eat, eat. I want to feed you. How do I okay, hold on. Items, care. I want to care for you. Tell me how to care for you. Meat. You shall have meat. Okay, so this is for... They both reacted. They are both happy right now. Okay, so we have two... Oh, I like this. It's a left and right, so you can see how each Digimon reacts. You got Bukamon ate meat, completely full. Sunamon ate meat, completely full. Their happy face is better. Okay, so Sunomon liked it more than Bukamon. But it says they're completely full, so I don't want to overfeed them. But I would like a Numamon, so I should be crappy to one of them? Do they die in here? I don't really want them to die. Let's check out the training. I wonder if there's a time of day system in here. Who is this little cutie? I don't recognize him. Gigimon. What fun little fellas. Is that Punch Glove crotch level? Yo, I think that if I stand up there, I think that Punch Glove is crotch level. What a hilarious prank. You tell your friend, hey, go over that punch machine, and you hit the button. Okay, let's train. You can train your partner positions with the left and right sticks. Stats on both sides around the circle of the set gear will increase a little bit. You know, it's good to have HP, so let's go ahead and start with HP. You both get some health. Start training, please. Play the roulette wheel next. Well, when I do physical training, I don't have a roulette wheel. I just do the physical training. Press A to stop it. You will win what is indicated by the arrow. That's not how physical training works in real life. What's good? I don't know what's good. My plus 220. That seems like a lot. Is that a lot? If their fatigue is over 50%. Okay, well, where's... My fatigue looks fine. I'm supposing it's this thing right here. Okay. Wow. Good gains. Good gains. I shall operate. Well, get some more HP. That'll stop you from dying in battle. I don't know what these things mean. Oh, okay. The fatigue is filling up. You can keep training then. Alright. Did he say he's going to the potty? You train one more and then you can rest. What is that? That's bad. Right? Was the circle bad? I think circle is bad. Oh, no, in Japan, circle means okay. Circle is okay. And then X is no. You may... I don't want to put... They're babies, right? So do I leave them there to rest? Is that how it works? Rest as hard as you can. Bathroom, bathroom. Okay. I hold R. How do I like the UI. What I really like about the UI is that there's visual and thematic cohesion. You go outside if you're gonna poop, I think. Wow, cool! Time of day, I like this. This is neat. Yeah, I like the way this looks. Sunset time is my favorite time. They seem satisfied with their new strength. Okay, so, I'm going to praise them. Oh boy, this is really delightful. I haven't played a virtual pet game in such a long time. And virtual pet games are my absolute favorite kind of... Well, they're monster raising games in general are really my absolute favorite. It's a very, very close second place with JRPGs. What's happening here? They seem sad. I don't know what to do. They pooped. Do I pick it up? No, don't eat the poop. Do not eat the poop. Ready? What do I do? Please tell me what to do. Portable toilet. What does that mean? How do I clean that? They are hungry. Okay? We'll eat one of these. Sunomon doesn't like this item. What? Oh, I don't want to get mad at him just because he doesn't like it. How do I clean poop? Okay, but I am going to run out of meat soon if we don't find a way to get more. So how do I clean the poop? Okay. Okay, so I can't access Digivolution yet. Okay, I can't really switch partners yet. Switch categories. Well, what do I do? No, I don't want you to talk to me. I want to do things on my own. No. They seem sad that they pooped. I don't know what to do. Hello? I'm sure I would know what to do. Oh, she'll give me more tomorrow. Well, what do I do? It's better than pooping indoors, isn't it? I really like that. This is nice. You see, there's this manual illumination of this building here, so it stands out. There's focus on it. They manually illuminated parts of the environment to let you know where the focus is, what's important to look at. I like the little Digimon just running around, zip-zapping, zip-zoppity-zooping around. And it's nighttime. So, okay, this is not a smooth transition between times of day. And this is just changing the light maps and the light sources. So there is an object that is the managing parent that contains the light sources, and when the game timer reaches a certain point, you can see the time value up there. When it reaches a certain point, it disables the parent that has all the, the light and the visuals for that certain time of day, and then it changes the light maps. This is the same technique that I used for Silver Falls Ruby River. That was packaged together with Gaiden Deathly Delusion Destroyers. It was the very final game to be launched officially on the Nintendo 3DS, and this is the exact same technique that I used, because that game, I actually could not illuminate the terrain. The 3DS, Unity for 3DS was not able to actually have actual lighting on the terrain, so what I did was I created different versions of the terrain textures I had, you know, the base ground, and then I just colored it differently. Ooh, he's digivolving! Oh boy, how exciting. They're gonna turn out poorly, because I'm not really paying attention to them. This is not gonna be good for me. Yeah, and for... Oh! A Gabumon Black! I've never seen one of those before! Neat! Well, what am I gonna get? Is this gonna be... What am I gonna get? I don't know what I'm gonna get. This is very exciting. I don't know what I'm gonna get. How terribly exciting. Okay, you know, a Snow Goblinmon. I think that guy was in Digimon Story Time Stranger, I think. Neato! I like him. He's my little friend now. Okay, you guys can do some more training. I don't know what to do about your poop. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about the poop. Yeah, so, yeah, with Ruby River, I actually, the time of day system there, I changed the real-time lighting, because there is real-time lighting that affects the 3D models. It also manually changes the ambient light setting for the scene, and then it changed the terrain textures. And I didn't use baked light maps, but at one point I had a game where I was going to do that technique, but you can change the bake light maps on that. So yeah, and they're using it's interesting seeing developers use similar. You guys need some strength. Let's go. Let's do it. I don't know what I want. I don't know what I'm aiming for. Okay. It went up. Let's train. This is... Watching the numbers go up is very satisfying, right? What am I aiming for? There's also bizarre input lags because of my capture card, so that's going to make it difficult. But, you know, I'm not really stressed out about it. I'm not, you know, I'm not going to freak out because I'm not hyper-optimizing. Almost got it. Almost got it. That was close. I just want to land on one. I think it would be fun to land on one. Let's see. Oh, it was close. This is like a gambling situation. Now, they're hungry. And they're getting close to 50%, so I don't want that. So you guys can have some food. Now, their fatigue is... They're a little over 50%, I can see. Let's go ahead and... put them to rest. Not put them to rest, let them rest. Putting them to rest is different. I like the fun little noises they're making. How fun. What a I'm enjoying this. This is very delightful for me. I like that they've digivolved so quickly. So, how do I get more? I would like more Digimon. I want more eggs. Okay, you got QBmon Silver's Digivolution info. Does this mean I may manually select them to manually digivolve? That would be delightful. I would like that. Okay. What do I got here? They're complaining that they're hungry. Okay. Don't complain. I'm gonna scold you. You shouldn't be complaining when you're hungry. There's children starving, okay? There's children starving in other countries. Poop meter. Which one's the tummy meter? I'll give them some more meat, because they have been drinking. Gabumon Black. Okay. It says they're completely full. Okay. So, these are items that I may use. Go to the toilet. They have a, raindrop? I am fatigued. I'm worn out. So, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want from me? Go to sleep. Go to sleep. That's a big, big bed. You could fit, like, a big Digimon on there. I'm good. I guess I'll look at my menu. Oh, you know what? Probably good to save, huh? Making progress. Alright, so... Patuna. Patuna. I like numbers very much, and I just want to see my numbers go up. Look at all these things! Look at all these things! They're very nice to look at. Now, does Tsunomon always turn into Gabumon? Because that's what this looks like, unless that's kind of just showing what his specific branch is. Oh, that's his history. Okay, never mind. Yeah, yeah. I'm sure, obviously, he can turn into many different things. So, I want to let them sleep. What do I do to let them sleep? Oh, I found it. You may sleep. Sleep, my cuties. Gabumon doesn't want to wake up. You gotta wake up, buddy. We gotta do some training. Okay, so his sunglasses is up by 5 and his happiness is down. That's fine. Okay, you guys are hungry. I'm to understand that you are hungry now. I do need to make sure I have... Yay! So I only have 5? That's not good. I need to go to the town square. There's poop! What do I do about the poop? Food. Here, we'll train first, and then I'm going to explore and see if I can go to town or whatever. Okay, items. Ingredient. You don't like the item. You suck. You have to eat it. Oh, it's Snow... Wait, I thought Snow Goblinmon complained about it. But it says this is their favorite. How is he going to complain about it if it's his favorite? You know, people are weird. People are odd, you know? Okay, that was good. That was good. I need to try to save my Digimeat, because I have much less of that. Let's do a little bit of training. This is so delightful. I'm really enjoying this. I normally have a self-ban on games like this because I will play these too much and I have to focus on my own game development. Yay! Yahu watashi wa katta ze. I'll go one more again. One more again. Alright. I missed it. Okay. I'll go for... We gotta have a little bit of speed. This is... I like watching numbers go up. Have you guys played this? This is so delightful. Okay. I'm gonna get a little more HP, and then I'll let them rest. And I'm gonna go to town. What do these things mean? I'm sure if I read the tutorial, it would say, I want to see my other numbers go up. Anyway, I'll number go up later. What does this mean? Are they pooping? I think they pooped. I don't know. I don't want to bore you with me reading tutorials. I'll look at the tutorials after this video and see what I am to do about the poop. Let me explore other environments. Nigh Plains Vast Plateau. I want to fight some dudes! Oh man, look at this. This is really... I'm so looking forward to enjoying this game. I hope this game just lets me have the freedom to do whatever I want. This is fun. Okay, have a look at the grass. This grass is set to be a billboard. Now, any geometry that's like a flat quad, it's basically 2 triangles, makes 1 rectangle. If it has a behavior pattern that is designated to always face the player camera, that is referred to as a billboard. And you can see the grass here is set to be a billboard. Now, the benefits of billboarding is that most of the time it looks pretty good and you can have less geometry. You have less geometry because it's almost always going to look the way that you intend for the most part. The problem is when the camera starts moving around in unexpected angles, you can see the grass looks very, very flat because it has to look up. It's turning to look up. So the benefit is that there's less geometry. When you have billboards, you can get away with less geometry. The trade-off is that at certain angles, it doesn't look very convincing, and it can look weird that it's always facing the camera. So, you're tired out. You're fatigued. So... You're fatigued, but you're not sleepy. So... meat? They're so full. What do you want? Warnings about the field from here. Yay! They will attack me. Oh boy, I would like to fight somebody. Please let me fight someone. Yes, let's fight. I want to fight you. I'm gonna hurt you real good. This has a much flatter shader style. The visual aesthetic for the characters is much flatter than Digimon Storytime Stranger, but it still works. It still works totally fine. Oh, my Gabumon killed him immediately. My Gabumon Burak. Ooh, his fatigue went up during battle. Gabumon Burak! I think that's how, you know, that they have Goku Blacks, they have Gabumon Black. Is there a Patamon Black? Whoa. Ooh, a Patamon Black would be cool. I don't want to bore you guys. I'm sure all of you have already seen the story. I'm just going to speed past this. Wait, did it just say he joined? I gotta hurt somebody. Let me hurt somebody, please. Okay. What do I do about you being fatigued? I want to care for you, but I don't have that many options. Okay. Switching partners. Oh, both? Or just the one? I see. If you press L, see they both come up, or you press R and it's just the one. See, I can't access those other things, so how would it... So I can't feed them, and I don't know what to do about their fatigue. At the training place, but it says that there's meat. They want meat now. I want to eat. Okay, so now I'll feed you. Items. Ingredient. He doesn't like the item. I'll ignore it. Hold on. There we go. Did you stop? Okay, so I've selected both of them. Their weight does go down. Okay, see, Snow Goblimon really likes it. Well, I'm gonna go back to the building back there and see. So those environmental shadows are baked. There is quite a subtle use of bloom. Often developers will overuse bloom, and it's quite unpleasant. Just looks smeary and blurry. You can see on the highlights on the rocks are actually quite soft. That's the result of bloom. I think that's quite pleasant to do that. Whoa! Double rainbow all the way! He's starting to look like a triple rainbow! Double rainbow. I can't even capture it on my camera. The ground textures are fairly high resolution for a Switch game. So it's nice to see that they're using... You know, there's not that much RAM that's available, you know, for textures. So, but I would think this area is not that varied anyway. I'm seeing about 4 or 5 different textures on the terrain. Yeah, that's fine. They're fairly high resolution for a Switch game. And I know that sounds like it's not a big deal, but the Switch can run out of RAM for textures very quickly. Hold on, I want to grab that mushroom, though. Oh, there's capacitors sticking out of the landscape. How delightful. I really like this. This is just, again, the exploration of concept is just so delightful. I like this. This is fun. I wonder how old this game is. It feels like very 2015, 2016. I'm going to look up when the game actually came out, but that's kind of what it feels like to me. Okay. Oh, it's a boring Goblimon. Well, I didn't get the mushroom, though. Using items and tactics. Okay. In battle, you can use items to help partners. Use a tactics menu to flee or change targets. Okay. That's fine. I know. I have them. Okay. Okay. Oh, this is a problem. This is a problem because I need to finish development on Hero of Destiny today, and I... Like that? What is that? I have to finish Hero of Destiny today, and I want to keep playing. This is not good for me. This is why I have a self-ban. I'm still learning how to fight. Those numbers are red, so... Those numbers are red as well. Okay. Support. Oh, order power. That was from the tutorial in the beginning that I already forgot. Well, I'll do that. I can support them again. I'm learning, I'm learning. And killed him. Can I go back and get the mushroom that was there, though? Okay, so my fatigue goes up a small amount, my HP went up a little bit, and I got 150 bits. Number go up feel real good for me. Yep, okay. The more OP you have, at the start, the more decisively you can fight. Okay. He got up and ran away. So where were those mushrooms that I left behind? Where did I come from? Okay, Cotton Eye Joe. So that was an interesting transition. It quickly, there was a very quick transition. We made, you know, it was a little bit of a cowboy switch. What is that? Oh, I got Digicopper. I'm mining. Okay. So, you know, you could call it a Midgar switch. You know how Final Fantasy VII, the opening movie sequence switches from an FMV to the gameplay. But, oh, look at the shader for the character. That's so interesting. There's a soft halo around him. So the lighting, the shader settings for the character responding to the lighting, giving it this a very soft rim outline. That is so pleasant. This is really nice to look at. It's a significantly simpler visual aesthetic. It's less complex in terms of technicality and technology, but it does the job. You don't need to have the most complex, complicated Unreal graphics. You need to express what you are trying to say in a manner that is interesting and pleasant for the viewer. And this is stylish. This does the job. I was a little concerned because Digimon Story Time Stranger is gorgeous. I think that game looks absolutely fantastic. So I was concerned that I might feel a little disconnected from this game, going from Time Stranger to this. But I feel like I can get engrossed in this. You know, I can feel immersed and not think, oh, the graphics look so basic. I don't feel like I'm really in it. But this, it took about a minute or two, because I was accustomed to Time Stranger visuals, but it only takes a minute or two to adjust to the abstract normality of this. And this is very pleasant. I think this is easy on the eyes. It's coherent. The only thing that throws me off is the dark colored grass at that home base area. Ooh, I like the ones and zeros, the binary numbers for the boundary. The developers really understand, you know, what Digimon is and how to tell a story while exploring the idea of Digimon, the concept of Digimon. Excuse me. I'm really enjoying this. He set up a warehouse. Okay, I'm going to put a pin in today's episode. This has been so fun. I hope you guys have enjoyed hanging out and just playing some Digimon. I have to save. I have to stop playing the game, and then I have to go finish work on the hero of Destiny who was killed by the final boss. Take care, everyone. I'll see you around. I want to keep playing this. What a bummer. He's demanding a snack? I'll ignore it, but I will give him some food. Take care, everyone. I have to stop playing this. I'll see you around. I'll see you.